Welcome back to Legend of Mana. So, in this part we'll actually continue and finish Gilbert's story arc. To see if he managed to find true Lade, I guess.
Will this be a nice finale to a trilogy that actually has been one of the more interesting storylines, or will it be a letdown
that's the thing,
finale?
Gilbert's attitude makes you wish you don't want him to have a bad happy ending, but
No.
the good news is that it's finally time to visit the city of Geo, where the Magic Academy resides.
When I meant fitting or left down finale, I meant actual content-wise, because, again, the storylines in this game have been hit and miss.
I actually appreciate this place more than it should be, because despite having relatively small areas, it's pretty cool what you can do. First of all, the music is charming, as usual.
It sounds like a precursor to Atlantica in Kingdom Hearts.
The place has like a day system, in a sense that between each area, days pass. It's basically going to become important for later quests like the Regiment story arc. Anyway, here we go. Go ahead, Pedro.
Oh, darling, my shivering.
In case you're wondering, it's Katinja he's talking to. It's you, Shirley.
Please
go
look.
away.
When
No.
I see your eyes, I'm fascinated.
Katinja? Who's Katinja? Oh god, it's the Basilisk.
Go ahead, Shirley.
Sorry, kiddo.
Petrified.
You'd be petrified if you stare into my eyes.
But we
As
stared
the
into your
traditional
eyes.
Basilisk would.
Yeah. Heavens, I've never felt this way before.
Do you have a death wish?
Oh, I feel it all over.
Look, kiddo. I'm Pot Basilisk.
Wait, only part Basilisk?
Yeah, intro and shit.
You're not feeling love. It's preliminary petrification. There we go.
That's a thing.
Can't she control who she stones, though?
Got it.
Actually, she's getting very triggered by this. So.
How
Uh-oh.
poetic. I turn to stuff for you, my
So let me
love.
guess, it's a power that's triggered by hostile emotion.
Listen, my sweet, my charming tenor.
Doesn't he know the dangers of getting stoned?
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
And she just
I'm getting
leaves him.
hard.
I'm getting hard.
Yes.
So, am I right,
Please
Tio?
don't leave me.
Wow, that was
Hold
unsubtle.
on. But Katinja has a problem on her own.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Shirley.
Oh. Have fun, my students. Oh, have fun. My students are boycotting.
So essentially, yeah, our class for some reason doesn't want to go to school. So Gilbert, and by extension us,
Uh-oh.
need to actually get all the students back to class.
Well, yeah, that should
This is,
help me out.
this is what I've been reduced to, a fucking janitor. I slayed a god, for
Stop.
fuck's sake.
I'll melt if I keep thinking
And
about
now you're
it.
the equivalent of school hall monitor.
How poetic.
Alright
freak-
then.
You turned it to.
So,
you become a
in
priest.
case you're wondering, each student works in his own way to kind of get around to for their answer, in a sense that they say, oh, I don't want to class because of this. But in a way, you need to either bribe them with some items that you're gonna get, or to actually answer the correct answer to the questions they're gonna ask to you. In a sense, in order to convince them to have that to pass. They're relatively creative in what they do. Go ahead, Pedro.
There's something I need your help with. I need to convince my darling students to go back to school.
You're useless!
Yeah, you're acting so
I
flamboyant,
know,
but
why do
you
you
need
think
me
I'm
for your
asking you
shit.
this? Oh, thank you, you're so kind. You must be so popular.
You are
Well,
a
I'm-
terrible teacher.
Alright, first one.
I wasn't born to go to school.
What for, Ben?
Go
You're
back to
not-
school.
choice.
I don't know. My mom and dad never told me what I was born for. I'll go to school
Go
just
back-
because it's the way to where I really want to go.
See?
Go back to-
Reverse psychology.
Go back to school, otherwise you'll turn into a jackass.
Right now, we're all boycotting school. For some reason, I just don't want to go. Maybe the quality of instruction isn't too good. I don't know. I just don't feel like going.
That presents a potential problem with the school system.
Spells are kind of a lot prettier than they
A
used
potential
to
problem.
be. But it's
Or-
all
or
skill.
maybe-
no elegance at all.
Oh
Or
my
maybe it's like in
God.
my country where we somehow allow teachers who clearly don't know shit into the classroom for some reason.
I'd rather learn more simple, more meaningful spells, but I wish I knew what our
The
teachers
problem
would be
with
here.
my school is that the teacher sucks
So,
all the
hold on.
fun out of
You're
education.
telling, so
You know,
basically,
just
according
go
to
to
this,
school, you know.
so basically, what this girl is trying to tell us is that in this universe's school, the spell casting tutorial is way too long. That's basically
And it's all just fluff, apparently.
okay.
But then everyone will just end up the same, right?
Essentially, again, thanks to my incredible diplomacy skill, he's reasoning that he just needs to go to class.
Oh my
I
god.
suspect the teacher's just messing with figures that decide our futures, and I think there are times when we should doubt them.
I think this kid's
And
onto
even if they're
something.
not, it says a lot that I'm suspecting them, and the faculty says it's not their problem, but that is ours. I can't stand it with them saying things like that.
Okay, thanks.
Right now, we're all boycotting school.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
everybody-
yeah.
You know, I'll
It's
give.
young and they're already questioning.
No, that's the key word. It's so, you use so many words and say, just go to school.
That's pretty heartless. But I guess the fines will do us no good either.
See, man? Come
Jeez,
on.
the kid raises up a good point and yet gives in because of depression of it all. That's sad.
I don't have any reason for going to school or for staying there.
Do as you please.
Don't look at me like that. I hate adults because I am who I am. I don't want to
Really?
repeat the mistakes that they made, ever. I'll go back to school only because it's on my way.
This is who I am, not a
Only
shadow of who I
because
want
it's
to
on
be.
my way.
I'm just wondering.
Tell everybody I'm
Anyway,
alive.
you're not supposed to go here for this particular quest, but I'm gonna say this is where Soberby, in case you wonder, the servant of a multimillionaire resides. And if you actually didn't complete the quest in the forest, Skippy and Hobbs will be here to talk with. A composer, whatever. Pedro will be Christy, might as well.
Hi, I'm Christy. I own the place.
She's a Lamia, by the way.
Hi, I'm Christy.
Oh,
I love
great,
it. Welcome to
Alamia.
Corneria. Welcome
Yes.
to
So
Corneria.
is she the kind of?
Corneria.
Funny enough, the Jumanji movie took the piss out of that, the recent one.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to be inside in a video game, so...
Yeah.
So, she's a Lamia. Is she the kind of Lamia that, needs to devour people?
Thankfully, no, Joe. We're not
I
going
hate
that
school.
territory. Well, I hate school too.
Wow, I'm so relieved to hear that. I'll go to school tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah,
He was
you
easily
hate,
convinced.
yeah, I hate school. Hey, I hate school too. Let's be friends.
I hate adults who don't express themselves. Like those who only answer my questions with yes or no. What are you, a JRPG protagonist?
Yes. Maybe no.
Is this like that Pokemon question where it's like, where do you come from? Yes.
Are you a
yes,
boy or a
yes,
girl?
Cow. I've never heard of a place like that.
Aren't you listening?
Apparently not.
No.
No.
Apparently not.
I give up. Adults are pitiful. I'm going to school.
The anti-Cartman, I guess. Go ahead, Waves. Might as well.
Looks
I'll
like
try
everyone's
to-
boycotting school.
Well, at least you're more reasonable than the others. If you just can let me pass through.
Why
Oh,
does it look like
okay.
they're wearing spikes on their heads?
That's their typical hat, essentially. Also, if you have noticed,
Did they kill the
race-
Koopa? Did they kill the Koopa troop and wear it on his?
the teapot race, it's more similar to a crown, in a sense. Essentially, imagine if their hats actually has these, not similar to spikes, like you said, but they're made of cloth tissue, in a sense that they kind of bend with the air and everything. It's a weird hat, but it's a JRPG, so... Okay, I need to talk to the
Oh,
student
look,
now.
more of
Can you
those
let me pass
teapot
through?
folk.
Yeah, they are the same race as Tipo, but the Tipo essentially is one we migrated into Domina. Okay, can it just speak to you?
Your greatest challenge yet.
The sprite flickering.
And the kid won't move in the right position for
Oh
you
my
to
god,
talk to
this
the other
AI
kids.
is killing me. Go ahead, Jova.
I don't like school no more. Am I a bad boy?
Yes.
No, not necessarily.
Thank you. I'll go back to school.
See, Pedro, he learned his lesson.
How good.
This is a weird side quest.
It is.
Not just that. Not just that. Like, you're telling me that the Pleasure Island dilemma could have been this easily solved?
Well, to be
Well,
fair,
well,
to be fair,
for
Pedro, a
the
lot of you.
time- Yeah, but for the time stat where the story is supposed to be placed, adults were really cruel to their children. So
Yeah, so is it any
in a
surprise
sense
a lot
of-
of those kids wanted some escapism?
extreme measures compel extreme reactions. So
Yeah. Would have been
Anyway,
nice if Pinocchio touched up how the adults are kind of at fault half the time, as opposed to just blaming it all
it
on
was
kids.
supposed to also be kind of like a publicity book in order to be, hey kids, be cool, stay in school, literally.
Otherwise, this bad shit will happen to you.
All right, next one. Go ahead, Leaves.
I hate war. I could never like magic used for war.
War.
My
Yes,
father was
hell.
a famous warrior who was meant to be a demon lord, so he searched for the strongest armor in the world. So he went deep underground to the land of the locusts. There he performed great deeds.
Before he
Look, honey,
died.
I just want to talk to you about school. I don't want your life story, okay?
Too bad you're getting it.
When the locusts ordered the armor to my dad, he said this. Once you don the armor, you cannot take it off or you will die.
That's a classic tale.
He fought the thing and won. When peace returned, my dad got the king's words and took the armor off. Then locust wings grew from his bare back. After that, he buzzed around from morning to night for a week's time.
The metamorphoses of Franz Kafka.
Then one morning we found him near the kitchen, all stiff and dead.
Oops.
Big kid, what are you doing?
Daddy!
Maybe we should let that kid take the day off from school.
Well, Drova is still a kid. He's probably just fucking with us.
Basically.
I'll go back.
Or maybe not. We will never know.
So we may have just forced a traumatized kid to go back to school.
Well, Drova, we may never know. Again. This is just in case. Yeah, this is the actual only in the entire game that's functioning. But you use it to actually change the day. In order when it's gonna be useful for that quest tied to the Jumi story arc. And look at that, Alex to set his shop here.
Okay, guess I'm up.
It's you, Drova. Yeah.
There's no sparkle. Nope, not this one either. My name is Alex. I'm a jewel merchant. What can I do for you?
Well, might as well ask a bit about the lore, or maybe later, I don't know.
Your voice of this guy sounds like a more restrained Joey Wheeler.
No, he doesn't have a Brooklyn accent actually. But yeah,
That's why I
no,
say
I'm
more restrained.
True. But yeah, no, I'm gonna ask questions about the lore because he actually can provide you later on.
Oh, goody.
Oh no, I actually no. I think it's doing or maybe. Yeah, no, these are the options that I can get for now. But I'm gonna explore them more later when will be important for the Jumi story arc. After all, this
come
is
back anytime.
After all, this is a jewel merchant, so he's probably the best in terms of actually giving away some lore bits. Also, Sproutling is here. Thanks.
Huh. Interesting.
Also, we're actually about to get a cute Easter egg, by the way. For now, let's just talk to the students. Go ahead, Jova.
It's so hard to study with these rambunctious youngsters.
Who are you? Well, we must be rough, I guess. Oh,
it's so hard to study
well,
with
just
these
stick with it.
rambunctious youngsters. I'll give it the old college try.
Oh wait, so do you have like that condition that causes you to stop growing and you're just looking
Look at
like a
that,
kid?
the Black Mage from Final Fantasy, one of the statues.
So a reverse Jack?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess I can be more of a class clown. I'll go back to school. If I don't become a mage, then I'll be an actor.
Just don't be Patch Adams, please. I mean, the fictitious one. The real one is cool.
I'm
Since...
still standing.
come.
Cause I forgot my homework. I like school. I like school.
Thanks, I like to wear women's clothing.
I like to vote.
And look at that, my fiance is here. Well, he's one of the teachers, so it's an interesting, cool thing. Depending on the day you'll be, the teacher will be in this room, and in the actual classroom will be different. You can talk to them to hear some things. I'm not gonna show all of them, but you have seen all of them at this point. There's Nunuzak, the mirror, the one that trapped the Sproutling. There's my fiance, the demon-like. There's the mummy professors, and there's obviously Katinja. Those are the main teachers.
So you're telling me a mirror is also a professor at a university?
Yeah, apparently his bio states something like he supposedly was a wizard and trapped his soul inside a mirror, but it's glossed very briefly.
Oh, there's the
All you
mummy
need to know
girl
is just-
professor.
Yeah, all you need to know is just a mirror.
Huh, so a school with professors being a mummy girl, a
mirror,
part
a
basilisk
demon.
girl, a demon, and a mirror. Huh. Can you see the green wiggly?
No.
Huh, we must be on different wavelengths.
Whatever.
Do we even have to convince this kid he's in the school?
Yeah, we need.
He's right in the school! Hello?
Well, he's just not studying.
Oh, so now we have to force him to study, too!
Remember, this is the library, is not the proper classroom.
Of
I guess.
course, it's not like there's a passing time or anything.
50,000 crabs.
We must be on different wavelengths.
Oh my god, really? I need to get to your telepathy. You should be fine with any answers I give you.
It's very specific.
Okay, marching ends then.
Whoa, alright, we're on the same wavelength.
We are?
Did you see them looking lost at the beginning?
We're
Uh,
best friends now.
Clearly.
I was just testing you. I didn't send that vision.
Oh, you kid. Hmm.
I'll cut it out and focus on studying.
Yeah, you better do.
Aww.
Alright, I think I got all of them. I think I'm only in case I'm
I'm
just
going to
missing
keep
one.
working on school even though
No,
I'm in school.
I'm actually done with all of them. Yeah. Now it's time to report back to Kafinja.
Reminded that some of these students were assisting their fiance in trying to destroy the world with stars, by the way.
Yes. Which ended up doing all the fireworks for some reason. Gilbert, what's past is past, don't worry.
Oh,
Those
you
are the
never know.
fireworks.
Maybe
It
he'll have
could've been a
another
lot
mental
worse.
breakdown. Pedro.
Sorry. Okay. Oh my
No,
love.
whatever, yeah, whatever.
Go
it's-
away. All the kids hate school.
Not all of them, by the looks of
That
it.
means I didn't got all of them. I think... oh, alright. How you doing? You know, even every bartender library, so... Alright,
What
this is...
even is that?
Just ignore it for the moment.
That looks like a melting cookie.
Actually, it's
Yeah.
a puzzle piece, man.
Wait.
Melted gingerbread man.
So, puzzle piece guys exist now?
Don't ask. It's they use more for jokes than anything, so I guess when the game is not expect you to get them seriously.
I don't think even Pokemon has a species that's literally a puzzle.
Well, give it time, Jova. We're about to get Gen 8.
No,
anyway.
but they have a league. They have a league that's a puzzle.
Ha. Yes,
What's
well, a
a
league
German-
that never gets
what's a
mentioned
German-
again.
Don't give Game Freak any ideas.
Well, you mean the Orange League?
No, of having a
The
Pokemon
Pokemon
that's
Puzzle
actually
League.
a puzzle.
Oh, right. Well, it's not a proper puzzle. It's more like the Panel de Pawn one, yeah.
Adults are pitiful, blah 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 blah.
Yeah. I think I need to talk... Oh, there you go. We got all
Oh!
students.
So, okay, so we have to talk to that one kid after getting every other student to go
Well,
to
the
school.
city is not big anyway. Anyway, final
Nice.
dialogue, yeah. Go ahead, Pedro.
Alright. People seem to be back in their front rows.
Yeah, now we can have real classes.
Oh, good. I guess she's not turning him to stone because she's not worried
you
or
want me
stressed
now?
out now?
Well, she
Bye now.
wants... Yeah, she doesn't really care about his allowance.
Whoa, hold on, darling. What do you mean, bye now?
I said bye. He hasn't get the-
Would a simple fuck
Good
off
day,
suffice?
sir.
After you're done with the kids, how about you and me go on a date? Hmm?
Can this guy just...
You're so annoying.
Yes.
Let me go already.
But I'm not even holding on to you.
I'll turn you into stone if you keep persisting me.
Please
the-
do.
That's the last warning.
Oh, turn me to stone, baby. Make a statue of my gorgeous body, darling.
Are you...
Well,
Well, okay.
You asked for it.
yeah, he is asking for
You
it,
want me
so...
to, you have to keep me forever. How
You
romantic.
consented, alright, let's kill him.
We can do it, baby. Sculpt our eternal happiness together.
Here we go.
Sculpture eternal happiness alone.
Happy
Wait.
happy
Why don't you just-
alone.
Thank you. No way, baby.
And
Bye.
he died.
So, okay, does this mean we can...
Actually, Jova will see the immediate aftermath is, and we don't need a quest to actually see. If we go at any point, even by not starting the quest, if we go back to Geo and to the manor of the Lamia, essentially, we see that she took Gilbert as an ornament because it's a statue now.
The Lamia took him as an ornament.
Yeah. So essentially, our quest will be try to find a way to apparently depetrify him or something.
Who would even give us a It's gonna be that siren, isn't it?
Monique, yes. Because obviously she loves me for some reason. Well, what can I tell you, Joe? Love is blind.
I could write that in a coma. Although, okay. I'll admit, though, again, that quest was another winner only because it was actually funny. We got some nice dialogue here and there. Okay, what was the age rating on this game?
I think 12. But Jova, this was
Europe.
Jova, this was around the years where Ocarina of Time got away with an E rating. So,
well, it still does nowadays.
All right, let's see what.
Yeah.
See what...
Yeah, as I complete more quests, it becomes a bit more crowded. Anyway, go ahead.
They all didn't want to go back, but when my master talked to them, they decided to go back. What did Master say to them? It must be magic.
Yes.
If by that you mean about of yes or no.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that Pokemon gag in Gen 3, where it's like, where do you come from? Yes, town. I haven't heard of a place like that. But if you answer no, it's like, huh? That doesn't make any sense.
But yeah. I'll admit that was another side quest I enjoyed. I mean, it was a nice change of pace, and the payoff was.
For some reason now Bud is lying there, but let's not pay attention to him at the moment.
Okay. Just a little kid who may or may not be passed out on my floor. Nothing to worry about.
Essentially, as soon as you complete this first quest in Geo, which is essentially the quest that introduces you to the city, to the piece itself, Bud will be lying around that. But for now, you can ignore it. It's not a thing like, oh, if you wait too much time to pass, he dies. No, the game is not that cruel.
I assume that also it's if you've done his past side quest as well.
Yes, but not the one about the sages. This one comes naturally if you just recruited him as your apprentice. Hello, you're still there, aren't you?
It's not like he's...
Well, he did ask for it.
Well, let's see.
Can we just leave him like that?
We are.
Apparently not, we can't. Let's see if the owner, Madame Christie...
Being a good person sucks sometimes.
To be fair, guys, if we never trigger the side quest, we can totally leave him like that.
There you go, they placed it here.
Wait, how do you get from out on the balcony to there?
My true love.
How is he talking?
I came to a town you know not. Fell in love with a woman and sang a song you know not.
Pedro, do it muffled or something.
Yeah, well,
okay. I become a person you know not. A rabbit-eared merchant came and sold me to a woman.
That's right, Niccolo managed to find a way.
Niccolo, I haven't heard from you in a while.
Trust me, Joe, it gets even better.
Sadness envelops me, but I cannot cry, for I have become a stone. I do not reminisce about our
Oh!
find each other so often. We shared was full of joy and laughter.
So they're childhood friends.
I wish to sing you a love song once again.
So there you go, after all these escapades, he still wants, we feel think that Monique is the one, truly.
So somehow he's communicating beyond the grave.
Yeah, this for the UK, it'd be called Gilbert CV for love.
Again, I'm just wondering, how did he teleport all the way from the balcony to the Lamia's basement?
Don't underestimate Niccolo, Jova. His merchant skills are amazing.
Very true.
So what we need to do, that's also your hint. He talks about Monique, so let's go back to where she is and talk to her.
Is she hanging out back in the Dudbear town, or is she hanging out in the seaport?
Well, I don't remember specifically. I think she just shows up in the place we... I know. Okay. That's another part. I think right now he's actually in the Olcan mines.
Why would she be there?
I don't remember. Java is one of the quests that I usually get for last image around this one. So I didn't use. I'm not really used to this. This is like the third time I actually did for the purpose of recording. So I don't remember what's the thought process at this point. Essentially, the gist of it is that Monique is the key.
I guess
because she's the true love.
Oh yeah. I get that. It's just like, well, it seems a bit.
Oh, that's right. It's tied to the storybook of the Dog Bear. The Dog Bear's leader. The book of the one that we read already.
Yes, Teal, we would like to read it.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, why do you twinkle the way you do? Are you laughing because you're just too happy?
Who wrote this, Rubella?
Or is the cold?
No, it doesn't really.
You
That's exactly it, Pedro. That's exactly it, Pedro. It doesn't rhyme. So, did Rubella write it?
Rubella's rhymes don't rhyme, but they almost do. So.
There are some better point misses.
I'm Roger, leader of the
Oh, we finally know his name.
The mine ceiling may cave in any time. Hey, that there. Yeah, Joel, please replace me. Go get something that will stop the caving. Okay. Alright, the show's over.
Wait, what?
Bye now.
Eh? What
Essentially, if you recall, you needed to trigger a cave-in for this thing.
So, this is part of the Gilbert side quest involving him being stoned, isn't it?
Yeah, don't worry. Because that's the thing. Now Roger asked them to get something to... You know, Jova, when constructing the mines, usually they get something like wood pieces in order to get the ceiling. So they needed something robust in order to hang the ceiling. What's the thing that we have seen recently that's robust enough to hold the ceiling of a mine? Something made of stone, maybe?
Oh, no, there's no way. Gilbert?
Maybe.
How could he have gotten all the way there?
The
Alright.
power of bonus is strong, I guess. I don't.
Okay.
No, I think it's after this where we need to go talk back to Monique, yeah.
I guess
that's because...
Oh,
yeah, no, I'm with you, Jova. This one is too cryptic even for me. So...
Like, how are you... Okay, look. He talks about Monique, so I would think, okay, go to the seaport or her store.
If I recall correctly, it's a thing like that if you talk to Monique already, she mentions something among the mines, so that's prompts you actually to go here. But I don't... Again, Jova, I don't remember because this is... Well, despite me actually liking the story arc, I usually stop to the point where Kafinja just petrifies him.
Oh, why do you... Oh, because you want to leave Gilbert in stone, don't you?
Not just that, and because the first time I approached this quest, it was too cryptic, even for me.
Yeah. And again, that's sort of how I felt about most side quests, but this one is definitely
And also,
definitely
Jova,
a case
just
like
wait
that.
until you see how it ends. Okay. For now, we just need to get to a specific part of a mine. I think it's right this... Yeah. There you go. Don't worry about the lighting, it's a room, but it's dark on its own.
Hey, Joe.
I miss you. Your voice was absolutely phenomenal.
Did they ever explain why he's moved here now?
Remember, the Dot Bears needed something
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And Vimesh, you were so charming when I saw you at the harbor. Miss Kafinja, I won't hate you for
So he completely... Oh, never mind, he did mention L.
Apparently he also seduced a lot of other people, but...
I love you all.
I'm not sure they feel the same.
You know, you should just go migrate to a compile heart game, then you can have your own Aram.
Probably. I'm surprised they didn't include a Centaur character. They proved it.
And now you're supposed to go see Lumina.
Yeah, to remember Monique as her shop.
I get that.
No, not Lumina, no.
So did they at least explain why Gilbert's statue is moving all around? I mean, like, well, they explained, how he got into the Lamia's
Someone's
basement.
just picking him up and putting him in random places.
Not just that. Remember, Jova, the Dot Bears needed something to punctuate the ceiling of a mine in order to not
missed anything?
So they
Essentially,
just grabbed a random statue.
yeah. Well, you know how the Dot Bears are, simple minded.
Poor thing.
You guys have missed anything?
Gilbert is being used to, hold the ceiling of a mine. Anyway, go ahead, Shiori.
I'm Monique, the lamp maker. I've heard that Gilbert was turned into a stone statue.
News travels fast, don't it?
Yay! Is it true that he is now somewhere in the mines?
Yes. There you go, Joy. If you ask it first here, that's what. That's still what she
none of
told
my
you.
business.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
All right, I guess
I
we'll move on
wonder
then.
what happens if you say no.
I think I'll go to the beach to relax.
And
Very
that's
good.
your next. That's your next thing. You have to go back to where Ella and Flamesh are now. Because
Oh,
Monique will
goody!
be
Now we're
chilling
gonna
there.
hear their reactions.
I think so, yes. Especially because Elle may actually have the key to the solution to all of this.
L? Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Remember, she's also a siren, so she may know this shit.
So why isn't he investigating any?
It's
Because
first of
L
all,
is a
the-
siren in this universe.
Also, don't you know, dweebs, remember, Elle is a special gun or something.
Honestly, if it wasn't other than Willem Dafoe, I can't remember much from that movie.
Anyway, let's go see how we're doing as well. It's you, dweebs.
Gilbert is a weird guy, but I guess we should still help him.
Sure.
You think so too? But I wonder what we can do.
Aw,
Yeah,
she is concerned
Just leaving
after all.
me here.
Maybe ask the sorcerers at the Academy of Magic.
We'll help
Yeah.
him as long as he doesn't read too much into it. I don't know.
Hey, where's Flamesh? I thought you were gonna talk to her
There
too.
she
Oh,
is.
speak of the
Go ahead,
devil.
Jonah.
Oh, hi, Monique. When did you get here?
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hello, French.
That's
Flamesh.
right.
But whatever,
Oh,
don't worry.
Flamesh.
Hello.
Were you talking about Gilbert again?
Remember,
He's
she's the
wrong.
one. She's the come on, girl.
Oh, you were listening to us.
No, I wasn't listening. I just happened to hear you.
Liar.
Just listening.
That's the same thing.
Who on earth wants to hear anything about him?
Are
I
you?
agree.
Are you tsundere for him? Sure.
The text box is moving all over the place.
Sorry.
I don't understand why Monique likes that
That's
guy.
not your fault.
I guess sirens go for anything that sings. Look at me, I'm
She's-
just a mermaid.
Not just that, she's kinda telling her that she's a slut.
You know that's not fair to her.
Okay, okay. Fall in love with whatever you want. Puh.
What do you mean, whatever?
Well, you remind me of this Ariel chick. Puh. Woman thinks she's all hot stuff, goes with a man that she finds with two legs.
You were
Puh.
so helpful. Oh, what do you want?
Goes after anything that breathes.
Oh, hold on, she's going
Monique,
to say something.
memorize the spell I'm going to say now.
And by that, she's also
About
meaning the
it.
player. Memorize it.
I will say it only once, okay?
It's important, trust me.
Huh?
A spell? Wait, was that?
No, that
Yeah.
was you, Shirai.
Okay.
It'll lift
Deb, stop
any
stealing
curse if
Shinoi's
it was
rules.
cast by the cursed
They look
one's
so
most
similar
beloved.
though. I can't.
Hold on, just listen to the poem itself.
It's a famous spell among the mermaids.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
No, don't worry, it's not a musical number from Kingdom Hearts 2, thankfully.
No, I'll take that over what I was imagining, but whatever.
Anyway, go ahead.
Heavens bless the earth with life-giving showers of rain.
Okay, that's simple enough for now.
Okay.
The ancient memories of Mother Earth fill our souls with bliss.
Could you be any more generic, please?
Okay.
Actually, it's better to be generic because I need to remember these words.
Know the truth that is the ultimate tower of energy for all.
I don't know.
Stay-
This sounds
stay
so
true.
generic that I immediately forget about it after reading it.
Stay true
That's
to
the
the discipline
challenge.
you're just beginning to
Oh,
know.
Flamesh, that's too long.
Well, too bad.
Mm.
Well, screw you too then.
The game will
Bye.
Go away.
It's okay. Taylor's recording this, so you can just check his footage.
She's a kind girl, but she can be so harsh sometimes.
Actually, I did wrote the lines on my paper.
Oh, I was just
There.
okay.
If she's kind, I hate to see what mean is by mermaid standards.
I remember, guys. I'm a bit old school in this fashion. I kind of enjoy the old thing about writing down on paper stuff, even though it's supposed to be bullshit.
It's okay.
It's not so much that, though. It's more so for the fact that nowadays games, when it comes to these things, should have some kind of journal that writes the thing down for you, so you can check it whenever you want, so the player doesn't actually have to get up and get things.
I think Ni no Kuni went with the best compromise of all. Have an entire book tied to it that you could have either in the game, but you could also potentially have physical if you wanted.
Games used to do that, but nowadays those are only like in special editions. Like, they didn't have to get rid of game manuals, but for some reason they did.
Jova,
Well-
they're expensive, don't you know?
Well, I'll agree.
Even
I'll
I
agree.
read game manuals.
Well, I'll agree with you on the manuals, Jova. But when it comes to something like the Book of Ni no Kuni, that shit is expensive to manufacture in mass.
Well, it's not just that. I'm also talking about stuff with, secret codes in it. Like, well, they could easily make a less expensive version of stuff.
Well,
like
that's
that.
also the thing, Jova. If you know, these games has stopped using cheats altogether, at least the majority of them.
That's why I said you could easily get a digital manual. I mean,
Is that
Anyway.
So go ahead.
No, essentially what we need to do is to go back to where Gilbert was.
Oh, so he wasn't
And-
stolen this time, thank goodness.
No, well, remember, he's supposed to be holding the ceiling.
Wait, doesn't that mean
Um,
that if we free him, we're all doomed?
Well, we'll have to see what happens. Maybe the Dodgers got worried for nothing. And we need to see Monique recites the spell. Go ahead.
but our harmony ended up in this call.
Dissidia
It
confirmed.
was a fight you guys had as a kid, I guess.
But you're still a good friend of mine.
He
Aww.
is.
Well, friends.
Stars will be your quest for love again, just not with me.
He's been a total creep to her.
But
Well,
you both need to come back.
That's the thing, Dweebs. The supposed moral of this is that Monique is giving a true kind of love to Gilbert, the love of forgiveness. essentially.
Yes.
He's an asshole, but he hasn't
He
murdered
doesn't
anyone,
deserve
so...
it, but it's the balance of kind. That's the thing. Monique is not remembering all the poem, and that's where we come in.
So much for that test of love.
Here's the thing. I don't show it because I didn't want it to restart over the last save point, but if you screw even a single word, Gilbert explodes.
What? Oh my god!
Do you show it out? Do
So-
you show that off?
Actually, no.
So you're telling me that Flamesh is trying to murder him, essentially, because...
Well, they're using King's Quest 3 logic. If the spell is
Wait, so you
worded
don't even
wrongly,
do 3 strikes if you're out, it's just one word wrong and he goes...
just one. Again, Joe, we're using King's Quest 3 logic. If the spell is one word wrong, you're out.
How nice of Flamesh not to tell us that little detail!
Way wrong when you go boom.
Fine by
Wow. Oh my god.
Don't worry, Shiro. The spell is the same that Flamesh says, so you don't need to read it again.
Sure.
Alright, I think the last piece. Mother is.
Mother Earth is the fourth Mother game.
The pause is actually me checking the thing.
Let me cast the mystical spell of Google.
Yes.
No.
Me.
Know who you are.
Ah!
Yes.
Hold on.
Simba, you need to know who you truly are, or some shit.
You are my son.
Hold on, guys. If we mess up, Gilbert will explode, and... You know what? Do you want to mess up?
No.
Fuck him.
Shut up, Jovo. You're ruining totally the moral of the quest arc.
Okay.
Beat the cake.
Of birthday cake.
Yeah, energy of all and everything. Alright,
So
let's
all-
see if it
Here and get some cake.
Till all are one.
let's see if it works.
And he explodes.
No, please don't flash me. It worked. Yay!
Hooray! We freed Gilbert.
Pedro.
Okay. I just don't really want to
Gilbert.
Go ahead. Monique, I don't know what to say, but
Has he finally learned?
thanks.
It's wow. He gave a simple thanks.
Sure.
That sounded like the Gilbert I used to know.
Oh, so
Good
let me-
turn, Gilbert. I
And
protest.
that's pretty much it.
Oh, I
Yeah.
get it. I get it.
I have to say I'm a bit disappointed that payoff was incredibly abrupt and I mean I don't know.
Just blow him up. I don't know what like him.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Webbs. The explosion would be a much better payoff. I mean, if they were going to completely cut off that scene and not actually have the two actually have some kind of heart to heart, then
I wonder what does
Maybe-
Monique
maybe
have a
it's-
reaction?
Maybe the explosion is actually the canonical one, and I don't know.
Does Monique have a reaction to him exploding?
Yeah,
What is the reaction?
well, obviously in shock, but yeah, you get what I mean.
No
But I don't remember
happiness.
I don't remember if the quest actually ends there or it just counts as failure.
Well, Jova, at least it's not like in Beyond Two Souls where he dies, but and then Monique for some reason decides to say that she loves him, even though that doesn't make any sense.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's see what little cactus had to say on the
Here
matter.
we go. Let's sign this off. And go back upstairs to see.
Here we go.
Gilbert got to travel to a lot of places because he was a stone statue and was sold to those many places. Hey, I think he saved a lot on travel expenses.
More like he got moved to like 2 different locations.
It's probably a painful experience, though.
But he got to travel all around the world.
And I guess now Gilbert will stop trying to force his way onto women now?
Well, we can only hope.
Whoa, hey.
Anyway, in the next part, instead, we actually finish another story arc, this time about Nicolas. Essentially, we see whatever escapades can he actually pull off as a merchant. See you then.
See ya.
Yeah.
See ya.